back there again? Yeah, these things are stupid. Yeah. Have you tried one of these?
No, I'm good though.
You sure? Okay. I don't like pumpkin.
Those right there.
But these pumpkin cookies are the stupidest thing in the world. They're like little cakes. Right.
You gonna sit and do it?
Yes, I should go throw a practice.
I might jump in here a little bit today. I'm not pulling this squat, so.
Yeah. No, I mean, by all means.
Oh, you got the chocolate chip cookies.
They're sugar free.
Banana pudding is
Yeah.
the shit.
I have cross up with it, so I'm trying to, but after I eat that pumpkin,
The pumpkin cookie.
They
Oh,
give you a sample.
have you ever had the pumpkin cookie?
I just did. They give you a sample.
It's like crack. It's crazy. Yeah, how do you crack?
Jim! Jim! Hey, Jim.
I'll let you know if it gets out of whack.
Let me know if I get a little slot. Yeah, I gave it up for Premier, yep. You giving candies back there? Losing me up, put me out.
And still, good morning to everybody out there watching on YouTube here, Inside Bowling. My name's Mike, and I'm going to bring you another 3 games of qualifying here at the 2026 Ironman $15,000 guaranteed 25th anniversary event here. If you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome. We're in Moncks Corner, South Carolina for the Ironman named after James E. Strode. His son, the second, and his grandson, the third, now are proprietors and general manager of the bowling center. And Jim Strode, too, his wife, Brenda, also proprietor here. Shout out to all of the Strodes and all that they bring to bowling and have done here at Swap Fox Lanes. This event it has no national PBA title holders and no PBA or regional title holders in the last 5 years. This event was drawn up and created in 2000 for handicap bowlers. There weren't many options for handicap bowlers in the area. I wanted to give the local bowlers something to compete in the summertime. When it first started, there were only 20 marathon bowlers, meaning those that bowled all the different squads, and 12 single entries. This year there's going to be almost 200. And bowlers could get into this by having a marathon entry for $300, which got you 10 squads. There's 15 total squads this year, by the way. Or you could do a half marathon, which is 5 games, or 5 squads, which is 15 games, to get you eligible for the $15,000 top prize come Sunday. Our sponsor for this event is the Pro Shop, also known as Bowlers Essential Equipment. BowlersEssentialEquipment.com is where you can go find out more information about this great pro shop and equipment supplier in bowling. But what they do and what they're known for is donating so much money to the youth bowlers who compete in tournaments, but also those that just enjoy bowling on Saturday morning leagues. Their mission is to be the largest contributor to youth scholarships in the country, and they're well on their way. So if you want to support what they do, you can check out BowlersEssentialEquipment.com, and you can also check out their Whatnot breaks, where they sell balls and lots of other things like that. It's called Breaking Balls on Whatnot. 5 times a week. You can catch them on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 9 a.m. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays also at 5 p.m. It's different shows. 5 shows a week. That's quite a dedication. So with that said, we get started on lanes 9 and 10, 11 and 12. We got Eric Schubert, Hernan Ramirez, Gordon Ellis, Rick Peterson, Brandon Blake, Rick Cashol. We've got Bobby Turner, Jason Ricker, Joy Brunt, Logan Strode, Roger Blanding, Shane Allsbrook, John Strode II, Kendra Martinez, Ricky McKnight, Ethan Crisp. Bottom right of your screen, we got picture-in-picture for you. We got 12 lanes covered here. We'll bounce around. We've not had a 300 game today, but we've had 2 300 games in the event. One on Thursday and one on Friday. Corey Tanton kicked things off in qualifying squad number 1 at 11 o'clock on Thursday, bowling 300, and Jim Strode III, Jim 3, bowled 1 yesterday in impressive fashion while he's running around here getting things set up. So that's what we have going on. Lane Talk, we want to thank Lane Talk. Lane Talk is our scoring partners. Definitely encourage you to go download the Lane Talk app so you can keep track of your scores. Also, if you're a bowling center and you're looking for league record service in real time, Lane Talk can help you out with that. highly recommend our friends over at Lane Talk powering our scoring here this weekend. Looks nice and clean up there with eight on a pair. 4 bowlers at a time. The squad here is a pretty full one. All right, as we settle in here, I've got a guest again. He joined me last night. Gary Dilley, welcome back, brother.
Oh, thanks for having me again.
Got a burn squad here. We had fresh this morning. We got double burn coming up right behind it here, and then we'll have a little bit of a break for oiling the lanes, and then back again for 2 more squads this evening. Was looking at the board earlier for this last squad. 676 is what they say is the scratch score. 709 handicap coming in to these squads right now to make the board.
Unfortunately, 676 was me. Improved by 3 pins this morning on that.
Had a buddy of mine reach out to me and say he was watching the stream, and he tuned in yesterday, and then he came back later on. The same people were bowling, and he thought he was watching a replay. So I don't want anybody out there to think that it's a replay. It's the same people bowling over and over again. That's the idea here of the Ironman.
Oh, it's a grind.
Very, very unique.
People think 3 games is a lot in league. They don't think bowling's a sport, but this will test your patience and endurance, that's for sure.
I think the thing for me that's the most difficult, if I was bowling, is 4 on a lane.
Wait, you're not old yet. If you're old like me, I like that pace. It's just like league. You got 4-man team in league.
Yeah,
so
it is like league.
But it's what you prefer. Some people like a quicker pace. I like a little slower pace.
They just transition a lot faster.
That they do.
More traffic.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like when you get 4 people on a pair or on a lane, it's very easy for some folks to be like, oh, I don't got to bowl for a couple frames, and then they just meander around, and then you're waiting on them.
That does happen.
You know, I think that's the part that drives me crazy. If everybody's up ready to bowl, then it's okay, but I couldn't imagine if this was on something hard, how long it would be.
Yeah, half the amount of strikes.
Yeah, but I mean, it's taking about an hour a game.
And that's why our 11 o'clock squad just got started.
Yep. This doesn't help either when we got a lane issue on lane 10.
Yeah.
Yabba dabba doo here.
That's my buddy Rick.
I'm gonna move out of here since we're waiting on that. We'll move Rick to the bottom right of the screen. Look at some new players. We've got Joel, Andrew, David, Aiden, Todd, Joseph, Matt, James, Kenny, Mark, Dylan, Melinda, Nolan, Connor, Mike, and Chris, all bowlers that I've seen already.
Yeah, that's where on first name basis already. That's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Cuts it in half.
Right.
If I go over and look at the board, it's only got first names on there for most people. So.
Oh, that's what makes the whiteboard great. Sometimes I'll put the nicknames up. You got a whatnot handle on their show, your name, that's what's on the board.
Oh, okay. didn't check to see what the weather was looking like, or what the weather's looking like here today. I know that there was drizzling outside just a little while ago.
Yeah, it's the same. I went out after the first squad. It was sprinkling a little bit.
Looks like there's going to be rain through 6 o'clock. Tomorrow, rain. 50% chance of rain. Monday, rain. Tuesday, rain. Wednesday, rain.
Isn't it 50% chance every day? It's always been my theory.
Yep.
How do you get 10%? It's either going to rain or not going to rain.
Yeah, I don't know how the clouds work in this part of the. I don't know how they swirl around or what happens up there.
You got a 50-50 shot. It's like a punching bag on 13 and 14 is taking a beating. A little leaning to the left there.
Sure is. You think we'll have a 300 today?
I think there's a better chance on this squad than the fresh. I think people who can figure it out and get the carry. A lot of good bowlers on this squad right now.
Burn squad will be fun after this one. That'll be, I would imagine there'll be a bunch of bowlers on it because it's middle of the day.
Right. How was that last night? Witnessing that.
It was fine. I still wish there was a way to take the bowlers and spread them out.
Yeah, I think they that's
Some pairs had 4, some pairs had 8.
right. I think they print those sheets out weeks in advance because they, just speed up
Yeah.
the transition from squad to squad. So those already preset. Might be more work moving them around. I don't.
Yeah, I'm just saying if I was bowling and I was going and I only had 3 on my pair and then I had to wait 30 minutes to bowl my next game, that would,
Yeah, it's not good.
no. I guess I could stall on my own pair. Twiddle my thumbs for a little bit.
The bar is always open.
Yeah, I don't think that would help me with my bowling. National Bowling Day. Everybody's going out and bowling today. We got plenty of people bowling here today. We got a special going today and tomorrow for National Bowling Day over at InsideBowling.com. You can save 25% off apparel today and tomorrow only in honor of National Bowling Day. Go Bowling 25 is your coupon code to use. Go and have fun. And if you're watching on a later broadcast, you can go to YouTube, or you can use coupon code YouTube. That's 15% off year-round. And, of course, we've always got deals happening on our website. So this week it happens to be track bowling tees for $15. $15 for track bowling tees is our deal of the week. We have a new deal of the week every single week on Inside Bowling.
I'm adding one to the cart right now.
Okay. We make everything in-house. We sold over 10,000 T-shirts last year.
Nice.
And not one of them came back where anybody said, hey, this is, the print doesn't look good, or it's crooked, or peeled, or, T-shirts are going to wear over time, but you can get 100 washes in and you really don't have to worry about much of anything. So that's something we pride ourselves in.
Quality, that's the most important thing. I need the shirt you got. That's what I like.
Okay.
I like
so
the
you-
hoodie.
So you got your, well, you're going to click that top 3 bars, top left 3 bars. You go to outerwear. Then that happens to be the dry fit hoodie.
Yeah, I want that one.
And then you can just click on the dry fit hoodie itself, and it'll bring up all the brands.
Yeah.
Or you can sort by brand.
Ooh. I like to see. Is that black and teal?
Yeah.
Ah, that's it. Teal.
James is off to a 4-bagger. Joseph off to a 4-bagger. Dylan with a triple. Looking for 4 in a row. Nolan's got 4.
My fan club.
Yep.
I can't. I mean,
I know. I saw you signing autographs over there.
it's too much. Told Strode Senior I need security. Beef up security around here.
Probably not a bad idea.
Who knew?
Did you get it figured out over there yet?
No, it sent me a code and I put the wrong code in.
Okay. Did you click on the hoodie itself?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, then you got to go and select
we
your
go.
size,
There we go.
color. There you go.
Black. Add to cart.
That's it.
Can I borrow your credit card?
First game, I got hold of Brad's pole.
Mike, I need your credit card.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, man.
Do you select a color?
Guess black. I did.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Should have a place in there for a code too.
Yeah, I signed up for one. But probably when you check out. All right. All right. Be right back.
Glad you're with us for this afternoon's bowling. It's 11:50 here on the East Coast. 3 games this morning. We got another 3 games for you now. We'll be back at 2 with 3 more. Then back at 6 with 3 more and 9 with 3 more. Nice shot for Mark. Just waiting for Mark to put together 3 games. He will eventually. 3 big games. A lot of potential there. Gary's back.
Had to go get my wallet, get my credit card. Oh, shit. If I paid full retail, I forgot to put the discount in before I hit pay.
I can do that. I can fix that.
It's good to know people. All right. Sign up today, InsideBowling.com. Get your merchandise, as I just did.
All right, I'm gonna go fix your order.
Glad I could help you out, give you something to do.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Cutting into my draft time. As soon as this place starts filling up with people, man, my internet just absolutely shits the bed. It was great last night, and it was great this morning.
Yep. Just looking down there, I mean, every other person's on their phone. Maybe they're ordering. Maybe they're ordering T-shirts.
Yeah, that'd be all right then.
Okay.
All right, here we go. All right, refund processed.
Thank you, sir.
There you go, buddy.
All right.
Now you're good.
Oh, nice. 9-7 pickup there by David Droz on 14. That's impressive.
7-9. Jesus. How are you supposed to?
That's impressive. Without even bouncing out of the pit. No, I didn't even look at the board for how many left-handers are up there. Everybody says left-handers always have the advantage. I have to take a look at that. See what our number of left-handers are up there on board. On the scratch side.
Well, now we got a problem. Folks, I'm going to take the stream down for just a second. Because for some reason, this thing's all locked up. Because of the internet. It's constantly looking for stuff. And all right.
We
That's something wrong. Yeah, look at the people they have doing it too. That
So it's just the router's just throttling. Okay.
That's what he said. He goes, "My son,
And all of them streaming Netflix.
Yeah, they're just using way too much internet.
Yeah.
I think it's because nobody's cell phones in here works on a regular network.
Yeah. I have Verizon, and I get service in here.
Okay.
But if you have AT&T or T-Mobile, like you have to like.
Yeah. So all of those people are using the Wi-Fi.
Right.
So when you have what? How many people?
It's probably 200 people. At least.
200 people using the internet.
Yeah. We'll start seeing kids freaking out here in a second, like why their tablets aren't working. Right.
All right, everybody, we're back. Made some stream setting adjustments here and some internet adjustments here on the fly. So should be back. Everything should be working good. Let us know. That'll kill our viewership down to 21 watching.
Yeah.
That kills the viewership.
Oh, yeah, when it goes
down to 21 people. But we're back.
They'll come back.
It's a good call. Thank you for reminding me.
You know, I'm just messing with you.
All right, let's get caught up on some scores here. We got Chris Glass with now with the front 7. Wonder how many other bids we have here for 3 bills.
Be nice to get one.
Just
on
Chris.
Yeah.
That's it.
Be nice to get one on the stream.
Yeah, it would. Got Gary Dilly here in the booth with me. I'm Mike Flanagan. Thanks for watching this year's Swamp Fox Lanes event, their major event of the year, the 2026 Ironman. Lots of bowling.
This is our Super Bowl.
Share a few things with you here. We've got our schedule. Had qualifying for you yesterday. It's archived on our YouTube channel. Got qualifying for you all day today, qualifying in the morning tomorrow, and then the bracket play starts at 3 o'clock, all times Eastern, live right here on Inside Bowling. And for you that care about what they're bowling on, here is the pattern. Glide oil, 22.35 milliliters of oil, 22 or 21 to 1 ratio. They'll probably be updating the board soon, won't they?
You would think.
After 9 squads. This is squad 10.
Haven't seen Senior in a minute, so maybe that's what he's doing. Unless is he bowling? Maybe he's bowling down there.
He might be bowling.
Yeah. Oh, yep, he's down on 1 and 2. We'll ask Junior next time he comes by. Or the 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever. Too many of them running around here now. It's a family affair, that's for sure.
It is. That was a song, by the way. I'm going to say that that song came out 1976. And I'm probably late on that.
Huh.
Sly and the Family Stone. November 6, 1971.
Oh, wow.
I had a feeling I was late on that one.
Hey, you weren't even born yet.
No.
Unfortunately, I was.
What's your favorite decade?
Oh, the 80s. Oh, I was a child. I was my high school years, 84 to 88. It was, I always tell my son and his friends, you guys didn't grow up in the 80s, you missed out on life. And everybody who lived that can can agree. There was nothing else like it.
So tell me what what was so great about that. We'll do a little comparison here.
All right. Well, first of all, the stereotype, sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Yeah.
That was my life.
Okay.
Pretty much, I'm not gonna lie. It was we lived that lifestyle, all about the music, just partying, hanging out with friends, just living. No one knew where we were, but imagine everybody got to the same place.
Yeah.
Without cell phones.
Yeah. Yep.
Just amazing how it was. Just life was so much easier back then. Of course, you know, you were 16, 17 years old. You didn't really have a care in the world anyway. But I would never trade those memories for anything. How about yourself?
Well, I love the 80s. I mean, I do love the 80s. So, obviously, I was only age 2 through 11 in the 80s. But wow, solid 8. How about that? So, the 80s, I think, is my favorite decade as far as, like, reflecting on and, like, overall pop culture. The 80s is, like, I think my favorite. Like, I love Sylvester Stallone. And Stallone had so many great movies in the 80s. I mean, the Rockies, obviously. But then you got, like, Cobra, Rambo. I mean, just one after another.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Well, with that being said, are you excited about the new one?
Yeah. I mean, the one where they're, like, doing the...
His life story?
His life, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm excited to see that one, actually.
Yeah, me too. So I love that from the 80s. And then you got that pin over on 18 was like, that was really weird.
Did you see that? I saw it out of the corner of my eye there.
Yeah. So I love that. I love Huey Lewis and Back to the Future. Like, and they're synonymous. They go hand in hand. Back to the Future and Huey Lewis. I remember when Back to the Future came out. I was 6 years old. My dad went and got the VHS tape, and we watched it in our living room. I remember watching that.
Bring back Blockbuster, huh?
Yep. It was. I mean, that was awesome.
No, the 80s. That's it. But honestly, if I chose the decade I wanted to live in, I've maybe been in the 50s, Vegas 50s mobsters.
Okay.
That's my thing. One, I love Vegas, but just to me, being in that era and just seeing the stuff that went down and the history of that, the Rat Pack and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that stuff.
Now, my favorite living decade, like just where I had the most fun and where, you know, it was the best, was the 90s for me because of my age.
Right. It always goes back to the high school years because that's usually your best memories you have as a kid.
Yeah, I appreciate the 80s music like as much as anybody. Like, I love the 80s music. I mean, REO Speedwagon, 38 Special, Billy Joel, just, you know.
Yeah, I was more into the hair bands.
Okay.
I was a hair band guy.
Blondie.
Blondie, wow. She's still alive.
I don't know.
Wow.
No, you were probably into what? Twisted Sister.
Motley Crue, Twist. If it was a hair band, I saw them in concert.
Okay.
And I got started. I was 8 years old. Kiss was my very first concert.
All right.
And Landover, Maryland. Kiss. I was 8 years old.
But the music from the 90s for me, just because I was in high school, everybody thinks the best decade of music is the one you grew up in high school. I mean, there's no refuting that. I love the 80s though, but I mean, I love that that alternative rock that really became so popular in the 90s.
Not so much grunge.
I like that too. Like if I think about the 90s, like the bands I like the most in the 90s, and it's all over the board, but I would go Collective Soul was like the first one that when Shine came out. I loved Live with Ed Kowalczyk. Stone Temple Pilots.
STP, I was a fan.
I saw Weiland a couple times before he passed away.
Yeah, he came to Myrtle Beach. I think it was like maybe 6 months. He was on a solo tour, and he came and played in Myrtle Beach. Went and saw him.
He was a wild man.
Yeah.
I remember when he came out for the Purple tour, I think it was, and he came out in this. He looked like John Wayne almost. Like he had on like this like brown leather jacket and a cowboy hat, and sunglasses on, and he came out with the megaphone to sing Dead and Bloated, and I mean that whole place just erupted. He comes out, he goes, I am smelling like a rose when somebody gave me on a Monday deathbed. And then you got that long pause. Then he goes, I am smelling like a rose when somebody gave me because I'm dead and bloated. Then the drums hit. The whole place just went nuts.
Nice.
And he's just standing there, like, oh, man. That was awesome.
Yeah. So those who don't know that, I just learned myself that Mike Flanagan is very talented. I mean, that was impressive. I was not expecting that, and just made my whole day. I mean,
that's a great album, man. Yeah. Purple and Core.
Yeah. Did you ever see Weiland with Velvet Revolver?
I did not. Didn't get a chance.
They came to the House of Blues in Myrtle Beach. And it was an incredible small venue like that.
Yeah, oh, man.
Incredible.
Small venues are the best.
Yeah, I love them.
About 2,000 people, good acoustics.
Yeah. I'm more into the 90s music as I get older, I learn. I still don't get my Hair Nation on XM radio, but I became a fan of Matchbox 20 here recently.
Okay.
Because it was my wife's favorite, Rob Thomas.
Yep.
And so we went up to got her Christmas. For Christmas, we went to Hard Rock in Bristol, Tennessee, and we got to meet and greet and sound check. If you ever get to a sound check,
I have.
It's incredible.
Went to Blink-182 one time.
Yeah, but that guy is so super talented.
Oh, yeah.
I just became a fan of him.
Chris Glass leaves the bucket.
Yeah.
270 for Joel Warren. That's a tough game to bowl.
Good game, yeah.
Give you a little nugget here. So when I did marketing consulting work and social media for Ebonite International, they're out of Hopkinsville, Kentucky before they sold to Brunswick. And the Ebonite brand was always kind of tough to get any traction going. The brand just kind of was it was more like your sporting goods brand. It wasn't really cool or hip. They went with the Americana thing and everything. And I put together this whole idea that, the area code in Hopkinsville, Kentucky was 270. And I thought, man, why don't we celebrate the 270th day of the year? And why don't we celebrate in any time somebody bowls 270 on the nose? Because there's not many 270 games. You see 300 more than you see 270 even.
Right. Not 260.
Every time 270 is bowled, there's only two ways to bowl it.
Yeah.
You would celebrate, that's Ebonite. That means Ebonite right there, right? That's Ebonite. That's an Ebonite score. And if anybody ever bowled 270, you could write in to the company on a contact us form, and you'd get a 270 shirt. I had this whole idea behind 270 and having like a big concert. That's where all this ties in, by the way. Have a big concert in Hoptown every year on 270 Day. Stream it. Never made it to the final stages of coming to being executable, but.
Yeah, tell him that was a bad rack. Seriously. Rewind the video, that's a bad rack.
You don't leave a bucket on a bad rack.
It's a bad rack.
They do have reset buttons.
It's a bad rack.
You don't leave a bucket on a bad rack.
As bowlers do, it's never their fault. The bowler's never thrown a bad shot. Chris Glass after the front 8 there. Bad rack for the bucket, he says. But they do have reset buttons.
Can't talk about the 90s without talking about Green Day.
Oh, love Green Day. Another band I didn't appreciate till I got older.
Green Day was in a lull. They weren't as really popular there for a little while. And Blink-182 is my favorite band.
Right.
And I went and saw Blink, and Green Day was opening for them, actually.
What a great show.
Which was, oh, man. Yeah, because Green Day didn't want to feel like they were washed up, so they actually brought it every night, like more than Blink did. It was intentional that they were doing this. They were bringing the heat every night.
American Reject may be one of the greatest albums, in my opinion.
American Idiot?
Yeah. Did I say Reject? American Idiot, sorry.
But that ties into All American Rejects.
Yeah.
I like them too.
Yeah, so good.
There's actually something going on with Green Day right now. It's like there's like a movie or something about Green Day. Green Day movie. It's called like Nimrods. Let's see. The Green Day-inspired coming-of-age comedy movie Nimrods is scheduled for a United States theatrical release August 14th, 2026.
Next that Thursday?
Yeah, you and I will go.
All right, I'm in.
We'll fly somewhere.
Where you gonna go?
On common ground, and we'll go and see it. Screenings beginning on August 11th.
All right, that'd be a perfect birthday present for me.
Yeah. When's your birthday?
The 12th.
August 12th?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. My mom's birthday was August 12th.
Oh, we'll celebrate.
There we go. Go see the Green Day Nimrods movie. Let's see. The plot. 3 teenagers drive cross-country from Kansas City to Los Angeles under the false belief that their band is opening for Green Day on New Year's Eve. Be a good one. Soundgarden also mentioned here from the 90s. Black Hole Sun, one of the weirdest music videos I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I'm sure people were saying Nirvana.
Yep.
Never been a Nirvana fan. I became a Foo Fighters fan later on, but never been a...
I became a Nirvana fan when they did Unplugged in New York. And Kurt just went up there, they played acoustically, and you just got to listen to his voice.
It's amazing how you're not a fan until you hear something like that. Then you're like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a fan now. That's happened. That's on the Matchbox 20 story. I really never was a fan of him until, you see Rob Thomas do a solo album, and it's like, wow, that guy's incredibly talented.
Gordon Ellis had 265.
Yeah, Gordon does it good.
And let's see what we got going on over here. A couple of no-shows. But we got to watch the 276 game possible. Dylan gets the first hit in the 10th. Going to be either in the 2 teens or 220s.
Been my problem all weekend. Couldn't get that first hit in the 10th. Shooting the 230s.
Take that back. 230s or 240s. Totaled that wrong. Now here, I'll put you on the spot. If there's just one song would come on the radio, one song to represent the 1980s, what song would you pick
Man.
to just represent the decade?
Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue.
Okay. That's pretty good.
And there's a reason for that.
Okay.
That was when I played soccer in high school. We came out. That was our walkout song.
Okay.
So that's my best. That one always sticks out to me.
I think I'd be interested to hear what people say in the chat here. But what's like if there was all of a sudden they were just gonna like show 5 minutes from the 80s, just 5 minutes about the 80s. What 80s song would they play over the top of it? I think there's a slam dunk number one.
I'll probably agree with you.
I think it's a slam dunk number one. I don't think there's even anything close to this song.
Give me a hint. See if I can come up with it.
I believe it was a one-hit wonder.
Oh.
I don't know of any other songs by this band that is like in my like list to listen to. And the second hint is it's predominantly associated with a movie. Like one of the most famous.
Is it The Breakfast Club?
Yes.
Yeah. What is the name of that song?
Don't You Forget About Me.
Don't Forget About Me, yeah.
By Simple Minds.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. That's what I think is I think that's the one song. Like if we played it right now, Don't You Forget About Me.
Right.
That's it.
I could see that happening. A lot of people would probably agree with you.
Just because of that movie, the songs from there, like the whole thing just kind of fits the 80s.
Right.
I think it's the most broad-reaching song.
And
I think like yours is a little more in a part of the pie. I think this covers the whole pie.
And you still hear it on the radio every now and then today.
You do. All of a sudden you hear, hey, 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 ooh, oh, right?
Hey, I'm just I'm in awe that you have this kind of singing talent.
Well, I don't know about that.
I kind of hope Elliot's listening.
Simple Minds is not a one-hit wonder, they're telling me. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I can't name another Simple Minds song. I need to do a deep dive into Simple Minds.
Right.
It's my bad. Here, I'll let me see what other
Right, you're looking. Chris Glass just pocket 710.
I saw it. Let's see. Simple Minds. I'm probably missing another song.
253. There's another good score. 253.
Yeah, that's the mystery score. They should do some sort of mystery score in here.
Well, there's enough going on to keep up with. We usually like 142 win a mystery score.
All right, so this is going to tell me if it's a one-hit wonder or not. Okay, Alive and Kicking has 201 million plays, so that's okay. But Don't You Forget About Me has 1,283,888,258 plays on Spotify. So 6 times as many as Alive and Kicking.
Live and Kicking must have been the B-side.
Yeah. So.
For the record, he says it's a bad wreck too.
Oh, we saw it.
I'll do a little deeper dive into Simple Minds.
What is the chat saying over there?
They're saying Holiday Doubles. Is that a one-hit wonder? That's a.
Two bad rocks.
Holiday Doubles. Hear the thunder roll. Here we are. We all come together. The most wonderful tournament of the year forever. Holiday Doubles. Unreal.
Are you a karaoke guy?
No, not at all.
Really?
Nope.
So you're more behind the mic guy and can sing.
I just like to just think I know a lot about pop culture.
I don't question your knowledge of pop culture. We're talking about the Voice.
I don't have that. I just trust me, I don't. People constantly say I'm muting now.
Well, you got 143 people probably with a different opinion of that.
I will tell you right now, though, that if I could I could get one superpower, it would be it would be a good singing voice, like a really like that would be amazing. And then play the piano. I'll tell you who one of the greatest. Oh, go ahead.
Piano is my thing.
You like piano?
I do like the piano. got a keyboard, and then I'm learning, but I can't learn YouTube. I don't have the attention span for YouTube. I need to get in front of somebody to learn.
I got a keyboard too, and I haven't done anything with it. Mark Martel is one of the most underrated musicians I've ever come across ever in my life. By the way, he's the guy that does Freddie Mercury.
Oh yeah.
Sounds just like him.
Oh yeah. Saw that movie.
Yeah, he did most of the singing in that.
Yep. I think I saw a documentary on that. You know, behind the scenes and how they got him. And,
Yep.
no, it's one of my favorite movies. I'm not a big movie watcher, but that's one of my favorites. That isn't sports related. Just for the music. I've always been a Queen fan.
Have you heard the Holiday Double song?
If you play it, I may have heard it before, but
All right, so I think I got it here. I think it's in here. Let's see if this will work. This is for everybody out there that wants to hear it again.
Whoa! Snow's falling outside, lane shining bright. Holiday lights glowing under pins tonight. From every small town to big city cheer, they rolling together this time of year. Jerry smiling ear to ear, yeah, he loves this show. Holiday doubles, hear the thunder roll, strikes in the air and joy in the soul. From near and far, we all come together. The most wonderful tournament of the year forever. Brad on the mic with Lee and Mike, calling every strike under festive lights. Fans tune in everywhere, they may be watching live on Inside Bowling's YouTube, Holla TV, High Five.
It's a catchy tune.
yeah, I don't hate it.
Stories to tell, holiday doubles, hear the thunder roll, strikes in the air and joy in the soul. From near and far, we all come together, the most wonderful tournament of the year forever. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, whoa. Let's sing Claire Bowl, weary, all right here. It's the most wonderful tournament of the year forever. That's the most wonderful tournament of the year forever.
That's the song, Holiday Doubles.
I like it. So
Hear the thunder roll.
it just gets my mind thinking. I'm gonna have to write a song.
Yeah, you should. These AI generators are ridiculous now.
See, I know. I'm a child of the '80s. I'm not a technology guy.
I know, but I mean, you can write a song, put it in
Right.
there, get it, kind of tweak it however you want, and then
Right.
if you want to go have somebody actually perform it, go ahead. But
Right.
man, it's a great way to.
Well, I mean, obviously we're at the Iron Man. I think we need an Iron Man song.
Yeah, well, there's only one Iron Man song.
No.
I am Iron
Right?
Man.
It's funny you say that because that's right where I was going with that.
Yeah.
I have to tweak that one up a little bit.
Have you regretted inviting him in here yet?
No, we're good. Just chilling.
Hey, it's karaoke hour.
Yep.
It's karaoke hour.
Ryan Scott, an exceptional truck. Who's got his snack bar window? Ryan Scott.
Oh, I like this idea. Vincent Price style for DV8 Nightmare doubles. That'd be a good one.
God, we could put a whole album together here pretty soon.
Yeah, good. We could have the making of it. We could turn into werewolves. I just watched the making of Thriller like a month ago.
You Prince or Michael Jackson?
That's really hard. That's really hard.
It is. But people usually have their favorite.
My problem is I look at them as a person as well. And, you know, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, songs over the years, I mean, it's Michael Jackson for me. But like you said, as you get older, I have a real appreciation for Prince.
100%. That's my answer as well. It's tough to decide, but a lot of people say, well, I like Prince better than Michael Jackson. I like Michael Jackson better than Prince. But you can't go wrong with either one of them. But I think the talent that Prince had was so underrated when he was younger.
Yep. And to those that disagree with us,
Okay, whatever you think, brother. You're the boss.
I wish I knew that button was there earlier.
oh, there's quite a few of them. To those of you who've been picking up some merch this weekend, we certainly do appreciate it.
Thank you.
How much is first place in this tournament?
I'll give you $10,000.
I think it's more than that, actually.
I tell you what, I'll give you $14,000.
Nope, 1,000 more than that, Hulkster. It's 15,000 for first. Good try, though.
That's going to carry into our next topic of conversation.
Okay.
I mean, obviously you're a wrestling guy. What era is your favorite wrestling?
I mean, the only era that I watched it religiously, it's going to be the Hogan, Andre, Warrior, Bushwhackers, Demolition, Legion of Doom, Big Boss Man, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. There's a 210 conversion on 17. Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Ricky the Steamboat Dragon.
Yeah, my favorite, by the way.
Oh yeah, Macho Madness. I'm up here in heaven watching the Iron Man 15K.
The talent is. I have a whole new respect for Mike Flanagan. Unbelievable.
Up here with Miss Elizabeth. Match made in heaven. SummerSlam. Yeah.
You didn't work on that when you were 15 years old at all, did you?
No.
You got all the ladies with that one.
The cream. Mean Gene Okerlund.
Mm-hmm.
Gorilla Monsoon. What was the show Gorilla Monsoon hosted on USA Network?
Oh.
It wasn't Monday Night Raw. What was that show? I gotta look it up.
Yeah.
Gorilla Monsoon show on USA. It was called Primetime Wrestling.
Yep.
1985 to 1993, right in the wheelhouse we're talking about.
Yep. Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Bobby the Brain.
Yep.
I do remember when Undertaker first came onto the scene.
Yep.
Goofy Paul Bearer would come down. Oh, yes. Me and my Undertaker. Oh.
See, I was a little bit before you. My favorite growing up was, obviously the Four Horsemen. Could never go wrong.
Okay.
Gordon Soley, that era there. Then I was always following wrestling. And when Andrew came in, he got into wrestling, and it was during the Attitude Era. So that was fun for me watching with him.
So Attitude Era was
HBK. That was my favorite. Heartbreak Kid. You had the Undertaker was part of that. Stone Cold.
Yeah.
DX.
I kind of got out of wrestling when they started making Sergeant Slaughter the
bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to tie that into the Iraqi war.
Right.
That's when it went south for me.
Yeah. And once he became a teenager, that's the last time I watched it. And he started getting out of it.
I was so mad when Warrior beat Hogan. Boy, I was a wreck. I don't know what was worse, Optimus Prime dying in the Transformers movie, or Hulk Hogan getting pinned by the Warrior. Both of them affected me in such a terrible way.
Some serious stuff goes on here. I don't think you realize.
Life-altering decision.
I know, right? It's tough.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I am 44.
44.
Oh, same age
Okay.
as you. Same as same.
But
age.
I'll be 45 in a few weeks.
Okay, I'll be 47 in a couple weeks. Were you a Transformers guy?
G.I. Joe, Transformers, Ninja Turtles.
Did you ever have Mask, Kenner Mask toys?
So, yeah, that was actually, I had that, the metal truck. Do you remember the metal truck that had like the gate on the front of, or the,
Rhino?
what do you call it?
Did you have Rhino or Snake Oil?
I don't remember the name of it. I'll be honest.
Okay.
You got to be at a certain age.
Yeah, but I know all that useless trivia, stupid stuff. That's the stuff I remembered from. I don't know anything about social studies or algebra, but I can tell you just about anything you want to know from the 80s and early 90s.
And I learned that his Macho Man impression is spot on.
You what?
His Macho Man impression.
It's decent.
No, it's pretty good. It's impressive.
I'll have to hear something.
Yeah. We got a board update coming up.
I'm getting ready to, yeah.
Board update coming in.
Yeah, coming in.
We'll have that shortly here.
Gotta get the chart, or the
Is that after 9 squads? We're gonna get update here in a couple minutes. He's getting a.
We need a 300 soon.
Yeah. Wait, was this game 2?
I used to like watching Alf.
Oh, I was never a fan of Alf.
Before you get up for that final snack, I want you to know I've got your cat. Different Strokes? Did you watch Different Strokes?
I saw Different Strokes, yeah.
With Mr. Drummond?
I did.
I do have one Punky Brewster episode that I absolutely loved. It's when she got the remote control car and raced against the boys. She had a Grasshopper. Tamiya Grasshopper. Oh, what a great remote control car it was. I had a Fox when I was a kid.
I was never a big TV guy, movie guy. I was always outside getting in trouble. Nice trip 4-9 there for David on
Yep.
lane 16.
I didn't hit puberty till I was 17 and a half, so I spent a lot of time inside. I was watching shows like, what about Tough Man? Tough Man movie.
Huh?
Now that's a deep dive. Tough Man movie.
I don't even know if I've
I
ever
want
heard
to
of
say
that.
that came out in about 87. Tough Man, nope, 83. No, wait a minute, hold on, nope, hold on, let's see. Tough Man competition, Tough Man movie with competition. 80s. I haven't seen this movie in so long. I got to add it to my list to watch soon. Oh, Tough Enough is the name of it.
Was that where the song came from?
I don't know.
that was who was that? Was that Backstreet Boys or something? Tough Enough? I don't know.
That's Hanging Tough.
Oh, Hanging Tough.
Hanging
Okay,
Tough.
yeah, Hanging Tough.
Tough Enough is the name of the movie. I got to watch this again.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, Tough Enough. I got to watch that again.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
That's when all these movies came out. I didn't even realize that was Dennis Quaid. Yep, Tough Enough. Adding that one to the list. Got to watch it again. It's kind of like Blues Brothers meets 48 Hours meets Bloodsport.
Bloodsport. I like that one.
Maybe a little over the top in it as well.
Right. Yeah.
Hawkins' Son. Yeah, Hawkins' Son.
Hawkins' Son Trucking, right?
That's it. But the kid wanted to call it Son and Hawk. But then Sylvester Stallone said, oh, well, what about Hawkins' Son?
On the handicap side, it's changed.
Oh, we got a new leader on the handicap side.
Yeah, 7.
61 was leading the handicap
Yeah,
side.
it's 787, I think is the new number.
Well, it's not official until he puts it up there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I called that out earlier.
Yeah. That was it was bowling right next to me all day. Corbin.
Yep.
Yeah, he bowled good.
Well, that's the funny thing. Is, like, we can definitely update it and do something new, but everybody is like,
You ever see the movie Blood Diamond?
Never heard of it.
Oh, that's a good one. It's a good one. In the middle of rewatching that one right now, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, knowledge of movies is not my strong suit. My wife asked me about movies, and I'm going, never seen that one, never seen that one. She's like,
I'll tell you a real sleeper movie. It's called Judgment Night with Emilio Estevez, Cuba Gooding Jr., Dennis Leary. Jeremy Piven is in it as well. That's a sleeper movie there. I think you'd like it. I don't know you that well, but I think you'd like this movie because I think it speaks to your kind of like being a little bit of a wild man and a daredevil when you were younger. So here, I'll tell you the story of the movie, kind of without ruining it. I'll set it up for you. So Jeremy Piven and Emilio Estevez and a few other guys, they're all buddies. And Jeremy Piven got boxing tickets, and they live in the suburbs, and they got to drive downtown to go to the boxing match. And Jeremy Piven decides to go to one of these like motorhome sales places and convinces him he's got all this money and he wants to test drive this for the weekend, and then he's going to come buy it. So they let him take it. So he picks up all his buddies in this thing, go, look what I got. Look what I got to go down to the game in. Okay? Terrible idea. So they're driving along the highway and traffic is ridiculously bad. And they're like, man, we're going to miss the fight. We paid all the money for these tickets. So he's like, I'll get us there. And he pulls off on an exit. And let's just say that's not the right exit to get off on. And they go through an entire night of just unbelievable suspenseful things. Action, suspense, craziness that night. It's got a good cast.
was that a 80s, 90s movie?
80s. I think so. You know what, though? It might have been 1990 on the nose. We're going to find out. Judgment Night movie release date. 1993. October 15th, 1993. It's a good one. It was before Rod Tidwell was Rod Tidwell.
What?
From Jerry Maguire. Jerry, say hello to TP. Hello, Brother Maguire. Hi, TP.
That's just your hidden talent.
Oh, man. Now that's Lieutenant Dan. Got to watch that again soon. Seen it about 100 times. Haven't seen it in 15 years.
I'm getting the 80s movies.
People
Folks
sending you
texting
stuff?
me, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yep. Breakfast Club.
Yep.
Holiday double stuff.
Holiday doubles. Hear the thunder roll.
Uh-oh. Shot Girl's coming around. I wish we had the remote camera right now.
My buddy Dave might be watching right now because I just got A Few Good Men.
All right.
You seen A Few Good Men?
I've seen that one.
Yeah. I eat breakfast 200 yards from 3,000 Cubans who are trained to kill me.
Oh, Logan with a nice stuffed 8.
It's not nice.
I left 2 of those yesterday. Back to back.
What do you want to discuss next? My favorite color? I think I might have that on the soundboard. I don't know if I do or not.
What do you want to discuss now? My favorite color?
Too many airplanes with nothing to do for you.
Yeah. Con Air, talking about airplanes. What a great movie that was. Nicolas Cage, John Malkovich.
What? How about Airplane?
Oh, great one.
Jesus, I mean, you start with that one, right?
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
I would have guessed you were going with Shirley.
That's the only one I got.
I know, but I would have guessed it would have been the Shirley one.
I just like it when Barbara Billingsley talks jive.
You forget about things like that. How funny that was.
Yeah. Lou Alcindor up flying the plane. My dad says, I gotta find that quote. My dad says, quote, airplane. Tells him how he should be playing. My dad says you don't work hard enough on defense.
Oh, the kid, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Roger Murdoch. Ever go to the gymnasium and just hang around?
Yeah, they have Planet Fitnesses for that now.
Ever been in a Turkish prison? That's so funny. Man, movies, comedy, it's great.
You got a favorite quote of all time?
Quote?
Yeah, movie quote.
Ooh. Yeah, I do. Trading Places. At the end of Trading Places, Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd are on the beach. Lewis and Valentine, I believe are their names.
Yep.
And the waitress walks up and asks, would you like this drink or would you like this drink? And Eddie Murphy looks right at her and says, we'll have both. That's when you know you got it good in life.
Right.
When you can have both. I'll have both.
Right.
How about you?
One of my favorites is probably from Remember the Titans. Run it up, Herman. Leave no doubt.
I like that. I like that.
That was because T.C. Williams, right outside D.C., right where I grew up. So kind of, knew about that story before it was even a movie.
Yeah, it's cool. Denzel Washington, incredible actor.
Yep.
You ever seen Little Giants?
Yes.
The annexation of Puerto Rico, the final play of the game.
Yep.
That's actually my phone name, is the annexation of Puerto Rico.
That'd be a good fantasy football team name, too.
Yeah. Because, I don't want people to know my phone. So, like, if I'm in an airport or something like that or whatever. So, nobody's ever going to guess annexation of Puerto Rico.
Well,
and plus,
now you're going to have to change it.
Well, and then, like, when I'm in the car, also, like, when I rent a car, it says, like, Bob's iPhone was here. You got to, like, sync it. Whoever comes in the next time looks at it and says, annexation of Puerto Rico. The hell is that?
Right. And some people will be like, we're Little Giants.
Yeah, exactly. Annexation of Puerto Rico.
Well, scores went up on the handicap side, looking like.
Bouncing around a little bit here, just looking to see what kind of other scores we got out there on the lanes.
Not a lot of striking going on there.
No, there's really not. Mid-afternoon blues.
And that's the whole point of this tournament. Who can grind through when no one else can? The mental game.
I think Christmas Vacation gives me the most movie quotes of all time.
What is it?
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation? Oh.
That gives me the most quotes to be able to quote.
Oh, Papa Giorgio.
Real nice, Clark. We're going to have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap dance with Danny, Blank, and Kay. And when Santa goes to squeeze his big white fat, you know what, down the chimney tonight, we're easing a Jacob and see the jolliest bunch of you know what holes this side of the nut house.
It amazes me that you know those words.
Hallelujah. Give me some eggnog. Need some nog.
I mean, I know we've all seen that movie, 700 times, but did you still know the words of that?
If anybody's looking for any last-minute Christmas gifts, I'd like my boss. Right here with a big ribbon on him. So I can tell him, I used to have that memorized too. What a no good for Flushing, blah, blah. And then there's Eddie. Oh, is that what Clark wants for Christmas? I'll go to make that happen.
Maybe my favorite part of that movie. It's simple, but it's they were I think they were in the grocery store.
Oh yeah.
And then Clark wanted to, Eddie didn't have any money and all that, and Eddie tells him, "You get yourself something nice there too."
That's it. And hey, Clark, get yourself something real nice.
It's just so stupid. It is. Funny.
It's hilarious. Real tomato ketchup, Eddie? Nothing but the best. That's not from Christmas Vacation, but another great quote.
That's from the original Vacation. Wasn't
Yeah. And then from European Vacation, I think he's in a porker. He's not going to porker Russ.
He's going to porker Russ. Vegas was my favorite one, I think.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, I love Vegas. I'm a Vegas guy. Anything Vegas, I just love Vegas. And Papa Giorgio may be the best character ever. Just love Papa Giorgio.
Did you? So you go to Vegas a lot?
We do a couple times a year. Andrew goes out and bowls it in the Tat out there.
Okay. So what's your go-to stuff in Vegas?
The craps table.
But where do you like to play?
Well, he bowls at the Orleans a lot, so I do like the Orleans. It's a local casino.
Yeah.
I go on the Strip sometimes and gamble, but the Aria is nice. I love the Aria. Down Fremont Street, we like the D because they used to have the horse race game there.
Yeah.
Got rid of it, but the horse race game was the best.
They have the horse race game now at what used to be the Stardust. It's Resorts World.
Yeah.
They have the
Did you see the parade when they moved it?
Yeah.
They had a whole parade.
Yeah.
They had horses and everything. It was
Yeah.
it was so Vegas.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm so excited for the baseball stadium out there. It's going to be nice.
I pretty much avoid the Strip unless I'm taking somebody there for the first time. I like Green Valley Ranch and South Point, obviously.
South Point. Love South Point.
And my favorite place to go eat there is a place called Nora's.
I've heard of that.
It's an Italian joint local place.
Yep.
And then for steak, I like Barry's at Circa.
Have you ever had the steakhouse at Circus?
Yes.
Oh, it's incredible.
It is.
And you went. That's the last place you think, but so good. I like Capo's. We've been to Capo's a couple times. I just like that ambiance in there because that's a whole 50 speakeasy gangster style. That's what I like.
Yeah. I don't like. No wonder you and Craig get along so well. I typically try to stay away from any gambling on the Strip table related.
Right.
It's terrible.
Yeah. That's why when we bowls out to Orleans, it's so local. It's a local place. I love it.
Yeah. I'm getting used to the playlist in here.
Oh, this is they got the jukebox. Whoever puts it in most money in it gets the playlist going.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, this song was on yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to check lane talk here. See if there's any 300s going.
We got Dave Warhurst right in front of us on 20 with the front 4.
Yep, looks like we got 3 bids.
Nope. Melinda McKnight's got the front 5 right in front of us. We got
Yep,
2.
those are them.
There you go. Glad I could help. And a lot of the scores, too, come from people already secured on the board.
Yeah.
They just kind of go through the motions.
Definitely.
So, start experimenting with different stuff. bake sale down there. Want to know if you wanted any banana pudding.
No, I'm good, but thank you.
Is that ready to go?
Not really.
Okay. Well, I was gonna
not yet.
show the board if we can get it when he gets done updating it.
Yeah, we can give that a shot.
So you're saying, Ellie, is he a Capo's guy?
Yeah, time for 9.
Oh no, he just likes speakeasies.
Oh yeah, they're great. Always learn anywhere you go. They got low ceilings. Those are usually the best places to go. There's little speakeasies like that.
Yeah.
Little hidden bars like that.
I'll tell you, I've said this a couple times on air, so if you listen to me all the time, you're gonna have to listen to this one again. But there is a hidden little spot in New Orleans on Bourbon Street. It's the very last bar at the end of the road. And it's called Lafitte's. It's called Lafitte's Blacksmith Shop Bar. And it's right at the end. And it is, I believe, the oldest bar in America. Okay. So I went to New Orleans and was just kind of walking around Bourbon Street, and it is what it is. It's kind of dirty down there. Like,
Sorry, I've never been there. One place I've never
really?
been. I've never
Okay.
been there.
Yeah. So it's kind of. I mean, it's kind of like it's raunchy. It's a bit raunchy, and you know I've seen all that. That doesn't really do much for me these days. So I'm just kind of wandering around, and I'm like, all right, I'm getting to the end of the street, and there was this bar at the end of the street, and I'm like, I'm gonna go in and get a drink. And it's very kind of dark lit in there, and like, you know, candlelight and stuff, you know. And it was pretty much hopping. And I have this thing where my ears can pick up melodies of songs like that you really wouldn't like notice. Like we could be at a store or something. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Flock of Seagulls, and Kim will be like, I don't hear anything. What are you talking about? And then if you like really shut up and listen, they'll have it playing at like, I don't know, minus however many decibels, but I hear it. So all of a sudden I'm in there getting a drink, and I'm in the front part of this place, and all of a sudden I'm hearing, what was the song? I don't remember the song, but I heard a piano. I heard it, and I go, there's a piano playing something around here. And so I started walking around this place after I got my drink, and I go down this hallway and around the corner, and there's a tiny little intimate, probably holds 30 people, with a guy behind a piano taking requests, and everybody's sitting at the piano, and then there's some other little spots you can sit in the back of that place.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, sounds like my kind of place there.
And every time I've been there 3 times, there's different people from all over the country or world sitting around that bar, and you just kind of talk to them. Let's see if there's a picture of it. But yeah, it's the oldest bar in America. Surprised there's not a better shot of this thing.
That the little piano guy there?
Yeah, so I just had a good photo of it here. So that's the back of the place. That's the piano, and that's how small the place is. You gather around that piano, and there's a couple seating areas, and that's it.
Yeah, I would never leave.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yep, that's it right there. So that's the piano. You sit around the piano, and there's a few places to sit, but not much. Dude's got his Venmo up there. I'm gonna join the group. 40,000 people are part of this group on Facebook.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Golly.
The only thing is, I did request a song, and the piano guy there did not know it very well.
Well,
I was a little disappointed.
Your knowledge of music was probably better than his.
I requested "Scenes from an Italian Restaurant" by Billy Joel. And he did not do it.
Being a piano player, you think you know every Billy Joel song there would be.
That was kind of my point, yeah. I would think if somebody requests that, that'd be like my jam. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would, that and Brother Love's Travel and Salvation Show. Those would be my two like jams if somebody ever requests them. I'm like, oh, I'm all over this. Most underrated song to request at a piano bar for me? 4 Non-Blondes, What's Up?
I don't hate that song.
It's a great
I
song.
like
Everybody sings it.
Right.
If you're at a piano bar and it's dead, you request that one. Next thing you know, you've got everybody in there going, hey, 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 yeah, yeah. I said, hey. What's going on?
I almost started singing, but we'd have lost every viewer we had. Zombie's another one.
Yeah. Cranberries?
Yep. Love that song. That's a crowd going.
With their tanks and their guns and their guns and their guns in your head, they are crying.
Ooh, scores went up. Oh, I had to be bowling again.
Scores are going up, huh?
Yep.
I'll let him finish with his marker before we start getting all crazy here.
Right. My anguish that first hit in the 10th. Still a little sour about that.
I would be too.
So, Gaza's bone with, yeah. Your pocket percentage is about 98%. Your carry's about 38%.
No 3 bills this game. Both have come to an end.
Yeah. Over the board with it?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. I'm going to put Jim 3 in the booth with you here to let you go over the scores with
Nice.
Give him some air time.
Sounds good. Appreciate you.
No, I got you. Or you could take a break and him and I'll do it.
Oh, I'd be perfectly fine with that.
I know you would be. That's why I said it.
I mean, I got the third headset over there, too.
Right.
He just wants to slide in a chair. We got room for 3 here.
All right. We'll get another chair somewhere. That's why he can actually sit here. He can see the board.
Yeah.
Let me go grab another chair.
That sounds good. Nice.
Is the yellow one?
Yeah, he'll be the yellow one.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, it'd probably be close. It's not going to help me any. All right, let me grab my phone real quick. So that's your phone, right?
Yep.
This feels good. Oh, I need to. This is after.
I can't have you up there, honey. I'm sorry.
We are in squad 10. He's got to update his Facebook page.
Yeah, that's a big number. Even with handicap, that's still a big number.
I thought he was a scratch with a baby.
No.
I was like, well, just watching it. I didn't know.
Oh, right. Well, you know what? That's the thing. When somebody catches on, like they just catch, you know.
Yeah, I was watching. I was like,
That's why this format for handicap bowlers is so interesting, because when you bowl a third of a season in a weekend, you improve. That's just what's naturally going to happen.
Come on.
I'll make it so we can all kind of see a little bit here, too.
Get his cookie out of the way.
All right, everybody.
Don't touch my cookie.
So I feel like we've kind of had a NASCAR race happening here where we basically go around in circles and just keep going around in circles, and we just keep going around in circles, and we bowl 3 games, and we bowl 3 more games, and we bowl 3 more games. It's the same people, and it's the same people.
Mm-hmm.
And for most of the race, I've been kind of out front just driving my car. I've had nobody around me whatsoever, and then of course my man comes in and joined me here today a little bit here, Gary Dilly, and so we've been kind of hooked up here in the draft for today, but now we're going to go 3 wide.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to go 3 wide, joined by my nickname for him, J3. That's what I like calling him.
That works.
I like J3.
I've been called worse.
He's been called worse.
So I walk in the bowling center, and he's helping me get everything set up in a very frantic time yesterday. I was sweating my ass off, to be honest. And then we get all set up and everything, and the internet was having issues and whatever. And he's out there bowling, trying to fix all my problems. And what's he do? He bowls 300. How the hell did you bowl 300 with all that stuff going on?
I was exhausted, let me tell you.
His brain didn't get in the way.
I was running back and forth that whole game. That was a lot.
You didn't have time to think about it. That's the best.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't know what you had.
Yeah, that's what Leon said. He's like, when you do the 8-gamers, you probably do that more often. I'm like, I don't have the energy for that.
Oh.
So we're joined by James Jim Strode III, the general manager here at Swamp Fox Lanes. His dad's the proprietor, along with Brenda, and Grandpa Jim Strode the first was the founding father around here. Before we get too much into anything, I just want to take a minute to just say, you know, we talked on the phone about coming here, and I've heard about this event and whatnot, and getting to come here, and now I've been here about a day. It lives up to everything that I've heard, and you guys have done just a tremendous job, not only with this event, but your heart's in the right place. You guys do a lot of really good things for bowling, with wanting to do all the scholarship work that you do with the Whatnot shows, 5 of them a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 9 a.m. on those days, but on Fridays, that's just a 9 a.m. show. They got a 5 o'clock show that takes place on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I applaud you and your efforts and everything you guys do. You're not in a big town here. You're in a small town, but you attract people from all over the place. So hell of a job by you and the Fam Bam.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We, we felt like there was a need in the industry, and so we tried to fill it. And we have a good time. If anything else, we have a good time.
And what's funny about that is when you drive by the bowling center, it says Bowling Center and Comedy Club. Okay?
That's the best still.
And you just said, we like having a good time. And Dusty Slay is one of the hottest comedians right now.
Mm-hmm.
And his tagline is, "We're having a good time." It's perfect for this place.
Yeah, we a lot of times when we're on the show, people think that like it's an act of what we do until they meet us in person. They're like, "Wait, you guys are the same in person?" It's like, yeah, I mean, no need to put on a show. But we really, I mean, our family's been in bowling forever. So my grandfather, even before I was born, owned bowling centers up in Illinois. So it was kind of in our blood. But we do. We try to have a good time, and the show is all about getting scholarship money for youth bowlers, and not necessarily just the ones where the parents can afford to take the kids to junior gold and to bowl tournaments and stuff like that, but just the kids that bowl on Saturday mornings that love the sport and want to help them encourage to stay in it. And it's definitely very rewarding, and it's grown into something that we probably didn't expect. But we feel very fortunate. We're bowlers through and through, so that's kind of why this tournament kind of works the way it does.
I don't know if Mike knows this or not. They do have a youth Ironman.
Yep, we do. Yep, it'll be in January. It's usually the weekend after New Year's, so kind of whatever that plays out. I believe this coming year it's, I think, the 10th and 11th. But yeah, we did, I believe, $6,000 first place.
That's great.
For youth, and I think we actually gave out scholarship money to every single participant in the tournament, no matter where they placed.
Wow.
Just because of all the support we have through the local community and what they do with sponsorships and stuff like that. So
breaking balls on Whatnot too.
Yes, yeah. So the show on Whatnot is really about raising scholarship money. We take a percentage of our gross sales and we give it to youth scholarships all across the country. Once the first show of every month, we announce how much scholarship money was raised from that previous month. And then we give it out to those that are requesting it. And usually we give them out in $100 increments. And if we don't have any requests, then what we do is we actually spin a wheel and give away the scholarship to that state. And then we spin another wheel to see what association gets it. And then we contact them and do that. So no strings attached. It's just first, last name, and their USBC number and give them scholarship money. So
what kind of scholarship dollars are you raising a year?
I would say we've done probably over $50,000 in scholarship money since we started doing it a little under 4 years ago.
That's amazing.
So, I think last month it was $750 in scholarship money, and it's really nice to be able to see it work because, like, the Pell Grant matches the USBC dollars, and so we know firsthand some local kids that are able to take that money and really helps them with their first and second year of college.
That's awesome.
Yep.
It's awesome.
But the show is definitely, I will say, if you get on Whatnot, I always tell people, even though that it's about raising scholarship money for kids, it's not safe for work, and it's definitely not safe for children.
Shenanigans.
There's a lot of shenanigans that go on. We've been known to do some crazy shows, so... but if we talk about everything in the industry. So being that we're proprietors and we're bowlers, we kind of have a unique perspective on the industry. And so we talk about that and we go through that every show, kind of what's new. So it allows those that don't have that access locally to be able to kind of see those things. So, like actually, I think it was last month, we went to a bowling center in Fayetteville, Georgia. They were changing over from Brunswick pin spotters to free fall to string pins. So they just changed to string pins. So we actually did shows live. We showed them how the machines worked and talked about it because we obviously know that string pins is a very, you either hate it
hot
or
button topic.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's one of those things where people are like, I'll never bowl again if a center goes to it. The alternative is a lot of times, then you don't have a center. We're a perfect example of that here. We've had our head mechanic who's retired for 2 years. So Dad, in his mid-60s, is turning wrenches because the industry doesn't have a really good pipeline for that. So you either have somebody that can turn those wrenches or you switch to string pins, which helps those older people not have to turn wrenches.
Yeah, for sure. I just think it's harder to bowl on string pins.
You know what we found when we were doing that, we bowled for like, I'd say probably 3 hours straight. A couple things that we noticed was that we bowled more games in the same period of time that you would in league. So probably about, I don't know, 30 minutes faster than like if we were bowling a 3-game set in league. You know, take you 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours. We were getting done in 2 hours, you know, and it wasn't like we were trying to like power through because we were still doing our show and stuff like that. Probably the biggest thing that we noticed different was the sound. It just doesn't have the same sound, right? That crashing sound of the pins was probably the biggest difference. Now, pin carry was definitely, there were times where, you know, you'd get that string would come around and hit the 10-pin, but at the same time, you know, for every time that you got that 10-pin, you didn't carry stuff off the wall. So it was kind of a balance of it, I guess I would say. But yeah, for us, it was the biggest thing was just sound. It was such a different sound in the center that it was very distinct for sure.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm going to be streaming my first ever string pin event on Inside Bowling in 3 weeks in New Mexico.
Oh, nice. Nice.
It's Fagan's place for the New Mexico Open this year.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, didn't he just recently switch to string pins too?
Yeah, they were installed last September.
Yeah.
So, so let's talk a little bit about why you wanted me to come here. What was the reasoning behind all that?
It's a no-brainer.
Insanity? No. You know what?
Well, that's normal around here.
Yeah, right. Well, you know what? We knew that we liked what you were doing in the industry. You know, obviously the voice of Bowl TV and doing those things like that, and then having Inside Bowling and doing the different non-pro events is really important because there's not a lot of stuff out there readily available for bowlers. Not like there is in a lot of other sports. And for us, this being the 25th anniversary, $15,000 for an amateur tournament where you don't get a national title holder in here, no regional title holders in the last 5 years. You know, you really truly are getting an amateur event. And the tournament was really originally started for handicap bowlers locally because there wasn't stuff for them to bowl.
Yeah.
It's the common folk. Just everyday league bowlers.
The common folk.
That's what it is. I mean, it's just, what's the percentage of league bowlers that bowl in this house that you have for this tournament?
There's a large percentage, but you know what, though? I think one of the interesting things about this tournament is that once you bowl it one time, you get it, and you want to come back. You know, no different than Hernan and Daniela. They live in Florida. They bowled it. The first year they bowled it, they said they would always come back because it made them feel like home. And for us, you know,
that's
whether it's your first time or your 100th time in here, we treat you like family.
Telling Mike last night, that's what it's all. That's the attraction for me and you guys. I've known you guys for a while now. Is the whole family atmosphere and just the community, just and what you guys do for the community and this bowling center and the people. It's like no other place. So that's what I appreciate about it.
Well, and you know what, and we truly do appreciate all the support that we get from everybody because, you know, you hear stories, especially when we're on our show, you hear stories from people from all over the country that are just like, you know, the astronomical prices in lineage that they pay, or just like the way that league bowlers feel like second-rate citizens in the business, you know, and it's all about open play, and we're the complete flip side of that. Like, every day of the week is full leagues, mornings and nights, because we support leagues. I mean, that's how this is all about, you know.
So this event itself, without getting too much into the weeds, share as much as you want, but I was kind of doing the math on this. You've got 200 bowlers or so paying roughly $200 a piece.
Yeah. So the full marathons are $300, and the half marathon package is $200. So yeah,
I was just taking like an average of like $200 times 200 bowlers is what, 40 grand?
If you've already done the math, then I would defer to you. Then
I did it in my mind, but I'll just double check.
He's a pop culture guy, not a math.
Not a math guy.
No, I think I got this. 200 times 200 is 40 grand. You're paying $15,000 for first. I would imagine somewhere around $6,000 for second. Then there's $19,000 to be paid out amongst all the other places. Are you paying out $19,000 or more?
So this is where the insanity part comes from, right? So we may not be considered smart business people, but we're bowlers. So yeah. So a lot of the times we don't take any lineage for the entire event.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So most of the years that we do it, we put the money back into the prize fund, and we don't seek a lot of like sponsorships and things like that. You know, we want the bowlers to have a good experience. You know, and ultimately that's why we do that. We put all that money back in. You know, for us, it's just as frustrating for us if like how lane 16 went down. You know, it's not just frustrating that it went down, but it's frustrating because the experience for the bowlers changes. And for us, that's important for us.
Is this your customer appreciation tournament?
I would say
to a degree.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could put it that way. I mean, really and truly, I mean, obviously you got to grind it, though. I mean, you've been here for, you know, the whole time yesterday, and even sitting behind the booth, it's a grind. I mean, you left here at what time?
1.
Right. So, you know, we left it, I think I got home at like 2 o'clock, a little after 2, and I was back in at 5:30.
Yeah.
So the weekend is a grind. It's a grind. But for us, it is kind of that a customer appreciation thing. That's why this year Dad wanted to do an event every day leading up to the tournament as kind of like a thank you and creating that unique experience that most bowling centers don't have the ability to do, you know, financially, you know, without, you know, seeking sponsorships. So, but we really love the community, you know, and everybody talks to everybody in here.
Yeah.
It's not just like, it's almost like a league instead of a tournament.
Yeah.
Like you said, you know, it's the same people, you know, round and round, but everybody talks to everybody, and everybody's rooting for everybody too, which is a very unique thing in this event. So kind of a customer appreciation event kind of makes, you know.
I just kind of think that I've seen some center models in the past where, look, if you bowl league in this center 2 days a week, we have a summertime tournament for you that you don't have to pay an entry fee.
Right.
If you bowl 1 league a week, your entry fee is half.
Yep.
And then if anybody else wants to come in and bowl from outside, they have to pay full or more. And then they put on these events, and it makes the league bowlers feel good, and then there's extra incentives and stuff. So this kind of reminds me of, if you're not really taking lineage, you don't say that, but I did the math. You're not.
The math doesn't math.
You're donating the bowling center for the weekend for competitive bowling in honor of your grandfather's name.
Yep.
You know, that's cool in itself. You're going to make some food and beverage off of it, don't get me wrong, and you got little brackets here and there, but you also had to pay to have me come in.
Correct.
And whatever other expenses that you may have associated with this event.
Gary looks so shocked.
They pay you? You get paid to do this?
Yeah.
Jeez,
yeah, it's
I'm in the wrong industry.
I got a private jet I'll be flying home on.
It was fancy.
Yeah.
You were bitching about $400 bag for your luggage the other day.
Well, I am. That cuts heavily into
charges some extra.
Yeah, boy, I hate that.
I think he passed that expense on you guys.
Yeah.
But thank you for inviting me, and I love what you guys are doing here, and I know the bowlers really appreciate it too. And hopefully, you know, it leads to, you know, keeping bowler retention, right? I would imagine your bowler retention here is very high.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, one thing we hate hearing is bowling centers closing. You know, and since I've been here, we've lost like I think 5 or 6 in 13 years. So there's been a lot of change, and our bowlers almost take it as like a badge of honor to bowl here, whether it's because they struggle average-wise or they just find this to be their home. You know, we have a lot of bowlers that, you know, don't find that in other places. And for us, we want everybody to be a part of what we're doing because, you know, ultimately you want to grow the sport. And you got to retain bowlers to do that.
Well, like you said, this is a 100% family atmosphere, and it's just, there's not too many places in this country that do what you guys do.
43 bowling centers have closed in the St. Louis metro area since I started bowling.
Yeah, see, that's a shame. And a lot of times when centers locally close, people come up to us and are like, oh, hey, I bet you're happy about that.
No.
It's quite the opposite.
Right.
We absolutely hate it because then that means that if those bowlers are closer to that center, they either have to make a longer drive or they quit bowling.
Right.
And a lot of times they quit bowling, which is not good for the industry.
It's not.
And that was kind of why we were, with the show that we do, is about trying to grow the sport. And we were figuring youth is really where you're going to grow it. It's not people our age bringing a friend and joining a league and growing the sport that way. It's going to be from youth. What's Tyler doing over here?
Missing spares.
Well, that's normal.
I try with him. You don't listen. Oh.
I mean, it's a good thing he carried that.
Right.
The Calcutta tomorrow will be fun, I hear.
It's the best.
It's wild.
Who runs it?
So I do all the speaking.
Okay.
It started a few years before me doing it speaking-wise. We had a bowler who is really good at talking trash, and but he's also a really good pool player. So a few years ago, he was in Vegas, so he couldn't be here. So someone was like, "Hey, why don't you do it? You know everybody anyway that's doing it." And yeah, it is a thing to see for sure.
Well, your dad used to do it, and then he usually doesn't have a voice by Sunday evening, so it's hard for him to do it. He will lose his voice.
He will,
sometime.
for sure. But that was something that we didn't always do either. That was something that was added more recently. But the other thing about this tournament, and probably, once again, when you're talking about like customer appreciation, I think probably one of the biggest things that allowed this tournament to get to 25 years and to be able to pay out the way it does is we take feedback from the bowlers during the tournament and after the tournament. So we actually have a handful of bowlers that actually give us like emails with, hey, these are the bullet points of what went well, what didn't, this is what what we think should change. Then we talk about it amongst those that had some input, and then we make changes on it. This tournament originally started as just a handicap tournament. There were no divisions or anything like that. And when we started, the first auto seeds, or the first marathoners, I think there was only like 13 or 20 marathoners. It wasn't very many.
Yeah, the changes this year were
it's a lot.
Perfect. They were absolutely, they fit in. It didn't jeopardize the integrity of the tournament at all. I mean, adding a Thursday squad helped a lot of local people. Helped me, who forgot to call and get a spot. That hey, I got my Thursday spot, but then the buy-ins for blank spots. That is
great. That is the one thing that is causing us to start later than normal because of the re-entry.
Right.
But I think it does give the opportunity.
Right. And Mike has nothing to do. He's in Moncks Corner, South Carolina. He's nowhere to be, so he's just going to stay here all night.
Right. I wouldn't drive 10 miles to one of the sports card shops or anything on a break, would I?
No, I told you go ahead. I'll take care of everything. Just don't leave your DraftKings open.
Famous last words.
Well, he's been warned by
everybody,
maybe one or two people that walk by here. Why you let me in the booth? But hey, I told your dad when I found out he was coming. My first text message about 2 minutes after you guys posted that was to your dad. I said, I'm in. I don't care if I bowl. I'm in the booth.
Well, it's we have a bowler that his family, they don't live close enough to come watch him compete, but they've been able to watch him this weekend already, and he said that means the world to him.
Yeah.
That his parents can watch him. And for us, that was kind of another one of those reasons why we wanted to have you here, Mike, was to be able to get some exposure out there to more bowlers, and and it's not like we need the exposure to fill entries. The tournament, we don't even put out a flyer.
Yeah.
Right? We just make a post, hey, this is when it's going to open, and people don't even care what the rules are. They're just like, here's my money, and it sells out. This year it sold out in roughly 30 minutes, with the exception of the package 3, which was something totally new. But the normal tournament sold out in 30 minutes, and I posted it the day before we opened it up. Which is a pretty cool thing. But that's why we open up the packages and do the different things to give other people an opportunity, because not everybody's on social media. You know, those late adopters in technology, Gary. But it's we feel very, very fortunate to be able to have an event like this for this long. And we do consider everybody in here family. I mean, really and truly, it's not lip service, so to speak.
Oh, I tell you guys every time I see you.
Yeah.
I mean, not even without the lip service.
Well, you know, can't go wrong with that either, though.
Nope. All right, so let's go over some scores. Let's check out the scores, huh?
You want to talk scores?
Yeah, let's talk scores.
Yeah, why don't you read us off the board?
Are you on the board, Gary?
Probably not. You knocked me off. You had the Sharpie. You probably knocked me off the board.
Oh, in that case, I definitely didn't put you on the board. So which side do you guys want to go to first?
Let's
Well, actually, let's do this. So this last squad was the Package 1 auto seed, which means that the highest person in Package 1 for the handicap and the scratch automatically move on to the qualifying round on Sunday. And Tiffany Hennick shot 678 with handicap, and she led. And then Brandon Rock with a 766 on the scratch side. So they're both moving on to the qualifying round. And then also this squad was also the full marathon handicap auto seat as well. So there was a lot going on with that last squad. And Cody Corbin shot 839 with handicap.
Bowled next to him. He bowled really good scratch. I think he'd been leading the scratch, I think. I don't know what he bowled scratch.
Yeah, he's not getting enough sticks. That 839
know,
is
but,
like...
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's where the last squad was with the auto seeds. And we'll go through the handicap side. So at the top right now is 771 with Brandon Blake leading at 771. He did that actually last squad. And then we go all the way down to the cut line. And right now we have a tie at the cut line with Kyle English and Haley Corbin. You know, Cody's wife, the better half.
Right.
For sure. For sure.
Absolutely. 100%.
Kyle and Haley are sitting at 717 at the cut line right now. Right under the cut is Curly with a 710. And now, that's about what the cut was last year.
Right.
You know? So even though we've added more bowlers, we've got very similar scores being posted overall. And then on the scratch side, we got Jackson Wagner with a 768 leading the scratch side.
And Mike, what do we learn about Jackson Wagner?
He's your horse.
He's my horse, baby. We talked about him yesterday. We talked about the Calcutta.
I'll make sure I make my notes about that one.
The reason why I hesitated for a second is one of my favorite actors who also had a hit song in the 80s was Jack Wagner.
You were a General Hospital guy?
Yeah, sure. Melrose Place more so, but
I don't even know how I knew that, but I knew he would. I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm learning more about you every day.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Mike's getting a remote camera set up on the board for us. Come on now, you weren't a General Hospital guy?
Why is my... Huh. But yeah, so Jackson is sitting in first at 768. Ryan Gooch actually on the double burn last night shot 754, which is impressive on the double burn, even for a lefty.
Well, we shot 460 on fresh, yeah.
Two-handed and left-handed, yeah, two-handed lefty.
Right.
Yeah. So really, that's like what, like a 630?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, so then you wouldn't be on the board then. Okay.
Right.
And then we've got a lot of ties. We got ties at 718 with Corey Tanton and Mike Crisp. We got ties at 716 with Ed and Andrew Dilly.
What?
Oh, you know that guy, right?
Yeah, he came in, posted a score, and doesn't care anymore.
Of course. Well, you know, when you get to be of a certain age, you just, you know, you got to save yourself.
Well, he's 30 now. I mean, you know, that was one of the rule changes. So the Andrew Dilly rule.
There is the board right there. I got it up on the screen.
Yep.
717. So explain to me how many are you actually going to cut to?
So currently the cut line is actually 26 on both sides. Now that can move based on how many re-entries we get.
Okay.
If we get a certain number of re-entries, then it'll actually drop that board lower.
Where do you think it's going to land? Or what's the max you can take?
The max we could take would be 32 from each side.
64.
Which would be 64 to the qualifying round.
Do you think you'll get there?
I don't think so. I don't think it's going to get that far. I would assume probably 2, maybe 3 more spot drop on each side if I was to guess.
So you think 28 is probably a safe number to think about?
I would think so.
And you might take 29?
Yeah, I mean, because you still are taking, you're taking what, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're taking 4 auto seats from each division also. So there's an additional 8 on top of that. So.
And you're going to use lanes 1 through 22 for the.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's basically 3 a lane. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah, 3 a lane.
He's an idiot.
You know, the bad thing is that happens all the time.
I know. He's an idiot, but he's our idiot, and we love him.
But yes, if you're talking, you've got, what? You said
22 times 3 is 66.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I mean, yeah, man.
Yeah. So if you got 30 and 30, we'll be looking at that round at 3 o'clock. We'll have 3 on a lane.
Yeah, should be right in there. I would assume.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely. That qualifying round, so we talked about feedback from the bowlers. The interesting thing is that round has the most opinionated choices of that. So there are people on both sides. They're like, get rid of that round. It's just a waste of time. The highest seed should be, they should be able to just go on, and then it should just be a double elimination bracket, and so, so on and so forth. And then those people that say that have been burned by that qualifying round. So a lot of times the leader doesn't make it through the qualifying round. So a lot of times. Mm-hmm. And I'm not speaking from experience.
Will you hand me that tripod real quick?
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Well, if I was making a suggestion,
don't do late squads.
to add a little more interest. I feel like once you're in the number, some of these people just come in and they're just like, eh.
Some, yes.
Some.
I
would like to see that. Yeah, the top 2 or top 3 spots on each side are guaranteed into the bracket.
Right.
Because what that does is it creates every time you shoe up, you can you know what I mean? You can you can omit.
Right. You can try to knock that off so that you can stay in there and be safe.
So we see their very best every time they take to the lane.
Right. Yeah, that's a good suggestion.
And I think right now we don't see that.
Right.
Or you don't have to. There's no incentive for you to do that.
Right, to be the top.
If I come out here and bowl 750, it's better for me to save my hand.
Correct. And there are some, but that is also why we decided to do a minimum of 5 squads that you have to bowl.
Yeah.
Because that way you have to at least get some games in.
Yeah. No, and I love that part of it.
But yeah, I mean it's a definitely a.
But if I bowled 750 and I'm looking at the board, like I stream tournaments where like an Eric Jones, for instance, will be in the cut number at the Spa City doubles, or the single, or that's a singles tournament. Okay, singles tournament. So he'll bowl. He'll be well in the number. He's probably not going to slide out of the cut, but he bowls again because he wants 2 buys.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. That's like not benching your players the last couple weeks of a season, so you
Right.
Yep.
So I think if I was making, I'm not bowling, so I have no skin in the game at all.
Right.
Okay, I'm not a bowler, so I'm not a bowler of this event. But I would love to have some drama to be able to call and go, uh-oh, how many guys on this squad could possibly grab one of the automatic bursts, right?
Yep.
Let's go over here to this pair. Like right now, if a guy's bowling a lights out score, it's cool to cover it, but but it doesn't. It's like, okay, well,
right, great. High five.
As soon as he gets to 730, and let's say he's got 4 frames to go.
Yep.
it's the same as 8:30.
Oh, right. Yep.
And I would personally just like to see that mean something for me to be able to have a little drama to call this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's a great suggestion. I mean, those are the kind of things that when we have those conversations about like changes and stuff like that, those are those
2 or 3 spots locked in, and then they would not have to bowl the
qualifying round.
They get it off.
Right.
Unless they want to pace.
Right.
You know, if they want to bowl, they can, but they're already locked into the bracket as 1, 2, 3 seats. You know, I don't know. That would just be.
It's a great suggestion.
You know.
Yes, Gary.
No, I was going to go over my suggestion when he was done.
Oh,
yeah, go ahead.
You probably know my suggestion. I'm a fan of a lot of them call it the Desperado Squad, Last Chance Squad, and it opens up if you're at where's 10th place just right now, 70, but it's so bunched up. 10th place is in the scratch side, 7, 18.
Place is 716, 718,
and we're 16th.
16th is 713.
So you have 5 pins.
Right.
Hey, if you're just outside that 16 number, or if you're in 10th place, 3 pins above that number, it's a last chance squad. Pay extra, amount of money, 20, 25 bucks, whatever, to bowl 3 games. And if you think you're safe, you don't have to bowl. Like those top 4 or 5 guys don't have to bowl. If you think you're not safe and you got to bowl, or people right outside the cut, or anybody who hasn't even made the board, hey, I think I got a shot at this. There's your 3 games. That to me, that would add a lot of drama. Because then you're chasing numbers, and you guys like to chase numbers on Inside Bowling, Bowl TV. You guys love doing that kind of stuff.
So would you get rid of the 10 o'clock squad, and you would turn that into the Desperado then?
Well, no, it'd be the same. It'd be the same squad you have now. After you make your cut, or.
So after all the
squads are done, you still have that 3 games after the Calcutta, where you can move the Calcutta, and then just put the Desperado squad in there, and then you have your same 3 games, and then that gets to the top 16. So if like me, I'll use me as an example.
I see what you're saying.
What's 26th place?
So you're saying that basically if you were in the top 10, you're like, hey, we're good.
You think
we don't have to bowl. But these people are going to bowl the 3 games, and if they post scores higher, then you're out.
Yeah, but and again, that's why I said perfect example. 10th place. You think he's safe 3 pins above that cut line? He'd have to bowl. Right.
Anybody that's below that line would have to bowl. Right.
Or even that line, or anybody could bowl. The top seed could bowl. I mean, obviously Jackson at 760. I think 10 people, 16 people aren't going to beat him.
Oh, right.
I mean, but if you don't think you're safe and you think people outside that cut, like I said for myself, I just got knocked off the board. Well, I'm going to bowl. I mean, my high set's 10 pins off the cut line.
Right.
So I think, I got good enough luck to do it. So to me, that would add a little drama as well. And it takes out if I earned, God, help me remember, was somebody shot 800 and didn't make the, and got knocked out a couple years ago?
There have been people that have posted numbers like that.
Yeah, and then got knocked out. So now is that fair? I mean, look, I worked my way to 800, and all of a sudden I don't get a chance at $15,000 because of match play. So does qualifying even mean anything after that? But it goes either way. The conversation can go either way on that. Pros and cons of everything.
Right. Well, that's the thing about having the conversation about the different formats, because obviously no one has the right answer for everything. So having that dialogue with different people, that see different formats makes it us to be able to tailor some of those things for that way.
But a lot of people would tell you, too, just keep it on the way you are because it sells out and you don't change a thing.
1,000%.
True. But the thing that we don't change is that we change every year. Minor tweaks. You know what I mean? Like this year, adding the other squads to be able to get more bowlers. Because you figure if we're like a center like ours, we have over 600, 700 bowlers, league bowlers. Not all of them can even participate in this event if they wanted to.
Right.
So it was just a way for us to try to get more bowlers in.
Even the way you did the entries. I said it for years. If you're a past champion, you should get, it's like the Masters at Augusta. You should get an automatic seed, be first to get your entry in. I think that was one of the better changes they made.
Got some crunching and some numbers around here.
Some people don't understand how the board ties work on the numbers. You met Mama Strode?
Yeah.
She's the best.
Where's that? It's right there at Trent. That should
My
be
favorite.
16.
She's my favorite Strode.
That's where the number is. Good catch. Oh, yeah, see, that turned out good. Yep, that turned out good. Yeah, that's cool, though.
Is that our trophy?
Yep. That's why we were having everybody sign the pin today, or yesterday and the day before.
That's cool.
So that way we're going to give that away to the winner. In addition to, $15,000.
Oh, yeah, you get a big Happy Gilmore check.
Yeah, and the Happy Gilmore check. That's right.
That's more important than anything.
Right. So, how many people you got on right now?
Couple hundred.
Couple hundred?
Yep.
Well, let's.
They didn't go up until he started singing.
Well,
they really went up when he started singing.
Anybody in the chat want something?
Well, I don't know how we do it.
What do you mean?
How would we possibly give something away?
Can you do a spin?
But I can't. I mean, I'd have to type in everybody's names. There's not something that I can pop up on the screen and say, click on this, and then it all goes into a database, and then I can do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Giveaways on YouTube are not easy.
Not even the first person typing the right answer?
I mean, yeah, that's possible.
To guess the set.
I was going to go with movie trivia. We were doing movie trivia earlier. And the knowledge of this guy, I learned so much.
I say we sleep on this and try to figure out how we do something.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'd love to.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Is anybody posting any numbers this squad?
Yeah,
That's the question.
Just going to ask that.
Well, let's just do the quick around the horn. So if we go, we're over here on 9 through 12. So the Lane Talk's great. It tells us the totals, so we know 30, 60, 90 plus 20 is 110. They can bowl 538. So we're looking for numbers that are in the high 500s.
Yep.
Right? So there's
like
Johnny Coaster can add 90 more. That would be...
He's the defending champ.
668.
Yeah.
And that's scratch, and he actually gets some sticks.
Okay, so 668 for him. There's a 610 by Tyler Null up there who can add 90, so that's 700.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next pair. Let's see what we got. 611 plus 90 would be 701 for Eric.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't believe he is on the board.
Gordon Ellis can add 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. He can bowl 686. 561 for Brandon Blake. He can add 120 more.
Yeah, and he's at the top of the board on the handicap.
So that's 681. Let's see what else we got up there.
Or non-680.
I think this thing adds
Or did
in
it
the
already
handicap.
include-
I think it includes handicap.
Oh,
I
is it
do.
including the handicap?
I
Oh.
do, because he had a really, that 7, the guy, yeah, who you said who's leading on the handicap side.
Yep, Brandon.
Bowled the last set, right?
Okay,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
780 something?
Yeah, 771. Yep.
Yeah, and it showed up that way in Lane
Oh, did it?
Talk.
Okay,
It did.
okay.
So
then it's got their handicaps in already.
yeah, so that's what we look at there, and then we'll move over to here. So we're looking. So here you go. Joel Warren has 30, 60, 90, 120, 150 left. So he can bowl 751 if he strikes out.
That would be a good number.
Yeah.
Because he's on the board, but he's on the bubble area.
And in
at 7-0.
Aiden Chris can bowl 721.
My nephew. Watch out now.
They're all related. Welcome to Moncks
Yeah,
Court.
yeah, that's true.
It's a big family tree.
It's one branch, though.
Can I tell you about my hotel experience last
Oh,
night?
absolutely.
Oh,
I
here we
wanna
go.
hear
Okay.
this.
Okay. All right. So look, I don't want to throw any. I'm sure it was just a bad deal, but so I go over there last night to check into the hotel.
In the middle of the night, right?
Yep, in the middle of the night. All I want to do is just get everything laid out and go to bed.
Yeah.
I got a 4.5 hour turnaround.
Right.
Right. So there's a sign on the front desk that says, please excuse us and be patient as we deal with a new computer system. Okay, that switching computer system.
Okay, yep.
Well, thanks for the sign. You know,
Right.
we're good.
Right.
So I walk in, and there can't be that many people checking in that late at night, right? So anyway, I showed my name and everything, and you did great. They said, okay, here you go. They said, here's your room key. You're in the other building. So there's a second building.
Oh, right through the back. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay. So I gotta walk through a grass area carrying my suitcase. That's fine. No big deal. No big deal. So I go over to the door. It's got an outside door. You gotta unlock to get in. Use my card. Shows up red and beeps at me. Can't get in. Can't get in. I go try another door. Same thing. So now I got to walk all the way back over through the little median over to the other side, go walk in, and I go, hey, man, this ain't opening up any doors. Which door did you go to? I'm like, well, I tried the two closest to here. And he's like, oh, well, that's weird. And so he's like, all right, try it now. So I walk back over there, and I go to my room. And I walk up to the room, and it has a do not disturb sign on the door, and I hear a television going off in there. So I could have very easily went in and interrupted.
Surprised yourself
who
and them.
knows? Yeah. So I'm like, I got to walk all the way back over from building 2 over to building 1 and tell this guy now this problem. So I walk over, and I'm like, dude, we got another problem here, and I don't want to have to walk over here again. So then he's like, oh, here you go. And I'm like, and this is going to work the door, and there's nobody in this room, right? And he's like, yeah. So I go over, and it lets me in the door, and I go to my room, and I just barely open that door, and I'm like, hello, anybody in here? And we were good.
Middle of the night, say hello.
So anyway, that was my
Wow.
hotel experience last night.
Well, I'm sorry that you had that
I
experience,
mean,
at the same time, you're welcome for the story.
Right.
yeah.
There's a lot
That's
worse
crazy.
stuff that's happened over there. I
That's
promise you
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
It's the only game in town, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a couple other places, but that. Yeah, look, yeah, right. You're not.
That's
We're
the
not.
best
Yeah,
one.
you're not going there. And because it's so close, because
Yeah.
of the type of event,
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah.
have people that live locally that get rooms there
Oh, okay.
for the weekend because they're just like, I don't even want to drive 40 minutes home or 30
Yeah.
minutes home. They're just like, 2 minutes
stay there.
is much better.
And
Yeah.
that and the bar's always open, too, so
Well, yeah.
that helps.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt.
Did you guys remodel the outside of this building recently?
Yeah, so we actually 3 years ago remodeled the outside and added the patio out there,
Yeah.
did all that, remodeled the whole outside of the building.
Because when I pulled in, I was like, man, this place looks really nice. It looks like it's
Thank
been
you.
redone. Yeah.
We tell people all the time, we're a COVID success story, 100%. We were an old wood house. COVID hit. Couldn't have bowling. Couldn't have people dining into the restaurant because we've got, a good-sized restaurant. We actually had plans and a scheduled date to do lane install right before COVID hit. And it was going to be, later on that year. And we had to make a decision. Do we do the lanes or do we remodel the restaurant? And so we changed it and we pivoted and remodeled the restaurant because it was essential. And that's how we ended up getting comedy, was the remodel. And promoter came in and said, this would be a great space to do it. Would you guys like to do it? And then it took off. And from that, it allowed us to really kind of expand. And we have changed the lanes, the approaches, the ball returns, the outside of the building, all of it in the last 6 years.
That's great.
So it's pretty crazy.
And there's only one person that didn't like it.
Yeah?
Of all these people that bowl, one person hated it.
No, there's actually two.
Oh, okay.
Your son and me. Okay. Because ever since we switched to the new surface, my average has dropped drastically. But no, yeah, it's we it's funny. We talked about, as a bowling family, you're like, we'll never do this, right? We'll never put in synthetic approaches in the South because of humidity and all of that goes along with that, and there's horror stories. And you go bowl tournaments at different places and super tacky approaches, and we're like, okay, we're never putting in synthetic approaches. And then we're like, we're trying to do a lot of extra like parties and open bowling where they don't care about following rules like not taking drinks onto the approach.
Yeah.
And if you spill a drink on there's a lot of work that goes into
A lot.
And so we're like, you know what? Just bite the bullet.
Well, and the textured approaches are much better.
Yeah, absolutely. And we don't buff ours. We just clean them, and just make sure that the surface is right. And the biggest thing that we notice is that if there's any kind of like air conditioning, temperature changes drastically, the approaches are horrible. But otherwise, we've been very, very happy with the Brunswick approaches for sure.
Yeah.
Just
And
in
then-
case.
No, you're good.
I was going to say, just in case you want to see what the old lanes look like.
Oh, yeah.
They were rough.
That's what it turned into. Found legs, look like a bowling strike.
That's cool.
That's the table I built.
Well, and it's funny, when I moved here, I came from a synthetic house, and I tell Dad all the time, because I would go bowl tournaments, and I would go to other centers and bowl leagues and stuff like that, and it was like, we got to change. And he's like, yeah, And then when we got him changed, he was like, oh, man, I didn't realize how bad they were.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they were bad. Yeah. But the other thing is you got to have the funds to be able to do that kind of stuff, too. So
that's why we didn't change the integrity of that lane. All they did,
Right,
we didn't sand it down. All they did is polyurethane it.
Nice.
We didn't change. It's all beat up.
Yep.
It just, about 5 or 6 coats of
Oh,
polyurethane.
yeah. And that was a good lane.
Put the border around it. I remember him coming home. You guys loaded that in the back of his truck. I'm going, how the hell are we going to get this out of here?
So heavy.
Oh, God. It was 6 foot.
When
6 foot piece of lane.
People show up when we were giving pieces out and stuff like that to people, and they would show up with like a car or, and we're like, I don't think you understand how heavy this is. You're going to need a trailer.
Yeah, I remember him coming home in his truck, and it was like, it was so heavy to get out of there.
What does our schedule look like the rest of the day?
We have a squad that is going to be starting here in, not at 2 o'clock.
Right.
So we'll probably have about, I don't know, they're probably got another 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes, I would say, at the outside.
So you're going to start the next squad around 2:30.
Yeah.
So then will the 6 o'clock squad get caught up? Or will that start 30 minutes later?
I would say it depends on how many people bowl this squad, because this is going to be the double burn squad. So they might not be as many bowlers, so then we might be able to get caught back up at that time.
Okay.
So
I like to try to schedule my streams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Accordingly. I'm going to push this next one back.
Yep, because we still got down on 23, 24. They still got 4 frames left, and they've got 4 frames left over there on 19 and 20. So a couple of the pairs that actually have 8 on them that are bowling a little bit slower. We were talking trash about your light mixer that you had there.
Yeah. In your spare shoe. I always.
Oh, yeah.
I always do.
Make your spares, kids.
All right, so man, Aiden is having he's making his run.
Yep.
He made the match play last year and bowled out of his mind. Bowled out of his mind.
687. No, I saw it. But you're taking 30.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can put it up on the counter. That's fine.
Okay.
Last time.
It's worth way more now that you've signed it.
That's why I didn't sign it. Devalue it.
Yeah.
I charge too much to sign it. Just letting you know.
The agent, is that what the agent tells you?
No, I represent myself.
Okay.
Keep some money in house that way.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. He made me buy.
You just have so much of it. You just.
He made me
need
buy a
agent.
shirt today.
Yep.
He put the coupon code up, and I had to buy a shirt. So.
Then you didn't use the coupon code.
Yeah, then I didn't
had
use the coupon code, so he had to refund me. Hey, you're welcome. Welcome to my world.
That sums you up, Gary. That sums you up.
You're not lying. I mean, I told him. It's like, you left me responsible.
Oh, the roller coaster effect. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. The funny thing is, you talk about like being on the board and not bowling. At least half this field's on the board, but they just keep bowling.
They have to.
You got to get at least that 5.
Yeah.
But after that, little self-preservation doesn't hurt.
Wow.
But I was one of those people for the longest time. I would bowl every squad, no matter where I was at on the board. I would bowl every squad because to me, the Iron Man was total pins. If you had the most total pins at the end of the tournament, that was the Iron Man. Me and
Leon,
a handful of other people, Leon and Kevin, and we would always be the ones that were competing for that. And then it got to a point I was leading, and then I got into match play, and I was so tired that I literally could do nothing but just roll the ball off my hand, and I couldn't do anything. And I was like, after that year, I was like, I will not bowl every squad unless I have to.
Well, here's the question. Could you run an optional side pot called the Iron Man Best 5, and you just take your best 5 squads that you bowled against everybody else's best 5 squads, and it's just an optional side pot.
Oh, like a side pot, yeah?
Yeah.
Wait. Well, the auto seed, that was the only auto seed. What usually was the Iron Man.
What do you mean?
Bowl all 10 squads. That was the highest 10 squads. What didn't get auto seed, right?
Well, it was the person with the most total pins. We would give them a ball, and they would also get moved into the qualifying round.
Right.
If they weren't already on the board.
Right.
So, yeah. So there was some other ways. Like if you were just consistently shooting 650, just beating your head against the wall, just 650, 660, and you never sniffed the top, but you were consistent enough to get in there, and that's happened a lot. And over the course of 10 squads, when it comes down to like 2 marks, it's not a lot.
No.
And then those people usually take advantage of that opportunity, and then in match play usually are the ones that kind of go far. So because they were already consistent the whole time anyway, they didn't just have that one good set like me.
Well, look, just look at the board now. Scratch side. From 10th place to, what's that? I can't see over there. 20th place?
Well, even if
less than
if you just
20 pins.
Yeah, if you go from 9th place to 23rd, 20 sticks.
Yeah, that's a double.
Joel Warren finishes with 718.
Nice.
Oh.
Good job, Joel.
Aiden Grit to 750.
Aiden 750. Well, that puts him.
He can
That
get
puts
there.
him in tied for 3rd.
He's got a double first.
Does he? Oh, okay. Well, then that means he's going to at least be on the board then.
Right.
All right.
Joel wasn't on the board, was he?
Aiden? No. Joel was at the bottom. He was at 7-0 though.
Yeah. So he moved up.
Yeah. So now he ties with Corey and Mike. Jumps me.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Two people jump you. You go from
I'm gonna have to change the
11th
numbers in the
to
system.
16.
Yeah. You think that's gonna be the cut? Are you feeling okay?
It's Tyler and all math.
Sure, if you want to put it on the front counter. Let me pop out here because I got to see who I've got to add to the re-entries because you did? I did my part. What's that from?
I did my part.
Did you stump him?
Oh, yeah.
That one's not ringing a bell.
Let's go.
Did you stump him? What? Give him a hint. God, what? Just give him a little hint. He'll figure it out.
Silly sci-fi about aliens on a planet.
It's not Spaceballs, is it?
Do what? You know what it is?
I think I know.
Huh. Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm probably not really into this one. Yeah.
I was gonna guess Men in Black.
No.
No.
You can say it. Starship Troopers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw it one time.
I didn't even heard of that movie.
It's not in my
It's
quotable.
a super random quote too.
That's a good one.
Right. What makes me always think of it is the meme that everybody puts in. I did my part, and the other one's like, I didn't do shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how my team feels about me on Wednesday nights.
How many nights do you bowl here in league?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
I just don't because we do shows
Yeah.
Tuesday night and Thursday night.
Yep.
So those shows.
Then you bowl Wednesday night.
Yeah, bowl Wednesday night, and then there's just not a lot of time for leagues and stuff like that. So I try to get tournaments in when I can.
Have you tuned into their show, Mike?
Yeah, I've checked it out a couple times. Yeah.
Hope you got them on a good day.
Did you watch our cooking show?
I don't get the memos. I don't get I got a new phone and it doesn't pop up when you guys are on anymore.
Yeah, that was
That's on me.
that one has been highly requested us to do another one of those. Dressed up as Julia Childs and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Very nice.
Yeah,
That didn't go viral yet.
we didn't put a lot of the content out there for that one. It was a little not safe for anything.
It never is. That's what makes it great.
All right, we'll let you get after it.
Yeah, I'll jump out of here, and I don't think I'm going to bowl the next squad, so I'll
All right, yeah, come on back.
come hang out a little bit.
All right.
All right, thanks, guys.
That's J3.
I'm not getting on the microphone. I'll watch.
Not get on the mic.
Everybody wants to hear me.
668, 687, 718. Aiden's going to get to 40 more, 730 with a spare strike.
That's a solid number. The scores are so bunched up.
Yes, they are.
That's what makes it fun. Like I said, one extra double. Go from 8th to 26th.
This is the last group to finish.
He's handicapped. Aiden's handicapped.
730 for Aiden.
You don't see a lot of push shirts out there on tour, do you?
I was just thinking about that. No, you don't. Spirit animal. I used to have a T-shirt back in the day. It said Air Jesus on it. And then that was back when Big Dogs. You remember Big Dog apparel?
Yep.
That one went away. I wonder if it still exists, Big Dogs.
I'm sure you can find it on eBay somewhere. Shirts.
You think they have a website and the company's still kicking? Looks like it.
What did they say, 1993?
They're still around.
Yeah. You can buy up some boxers.
What'd you say about 1993?
It looks like I thought that's when it was established.
Yeah, they still got the big dogs. Crazy. Founded in 1983, Big Dog.
83, yeah.
Santa Barbara, California. Interesting. I didn't know they were still around. Haven't been to a Big Dog store in a long time.
Do they even have stores still, or just online?
Oh, look. Almost all physical Big Dog sportswear retail and outlet stores have permanently closed. Closest former locations in South Carolina, such as Myrtle Beach, are now closed. You can continue to shop the brand directly through their website. One frame to go. Then about a 20-minute reset and be right back to do it again. Not seeing any scores here on this right pair that's going to contend for making any sort of board mentions here.
Mike, are you a hockey guy?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
I was just looking at pictures, and I was going to show you this if you're a hockey guy. Just scroll through the pictures.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. When they won the Cup in 18, the Capitals, the head scout is from Charleston, South Carolina. So he had a day with his Cup.
Yeah.
So the Caps have a minor league, the Stingrays down here.
Yeah.
So we got to go to the opening night down there and go to
That's awesome.
parade with the Cup. So, yeah, so we got it. We had about 20 minutes with it by ourselves after the game. So, yeah. So, you Blues fan?
Oh, yeah.
You just got my boy Connor McMichael. He's my favorite Cap.
Really?
Yeah. I just got his jersey last year.
So we should like him, huh?
I like him. I like the way he plays. He plays. He can play any position. I mean, center, wing, penalty kills, power play. Very talented kid. He just got kind of forced out with all the trades the Caps made this year. He was the odd man out.
Jordan Kyrou, you're going to get this guy, and he's going to score 60 goals for you guys because he could never figure it out with us.
Right. Well, they might have a couple more playmakers. You know?
Yeah.
Depends on who you put him with.
Kyrou had I'm a Blue season ticket holder, so I get to go to see some of these different events and stuff. And Kyrou was up on stage before the season last year. They were just asking him questions and stuff, and he just pretty much was just like completely out of it and just talking about how he just likes to play video games all the time. And I was like, huh? You know, so it's just a different mindset for some people. And Kyrou's very skilled. Like when he gets the puck, he's the only guy on the Blues that could get the puck and actually like maneuver around the other team and accelerate. He was a true difference maker in that regard, but his consistency of play wasn't. He needed a change of scenery.
Yeah, he can reset.
The talent is there. Reminds me of when Eichel left the Sabres.
Oh yeah, I was always an Eichel fan. I'm an Eichel fan.
I like Eichel, but he was not a good fit with the Sabres. He constantly went off on being there, and
he just checked out.
But he had reasons to feel that way, some way, somehow within the organization. So it's just a bad fit.
With Dubois with the Caps now, he was like that with Columbus. He just didn't care. It's like he didn't want to be there. So take a chance. But being a Caps fan, I've been let down a lot in my life.
Hey, had a big moment this year, though.
Yeah, yep, we did.
I was watching that game. I think it was a Saturday afternoon.
Yep, I was actually bowling. They were, on the island. Pretty exciting to see.
$1 on the strike. My wallet's in there.
Yes?
Yeah, I got the yes. I got the face of my board. Oh, I owe you $1. Hang on.
See, Mike, I'll teach you that one day.
I wouldn't have done it on a fill.
Well, I couldn't say no. He offered.
If I was him, I wouldn't offer it.
Well,
on a fill.
I've known that kid since he was 6 years old.
how many fill strikes do you see up there?
None, right? And I gave him the option. All right. Good. So Mike got lunch money here, Mike.
There you go.
Or bar tab, I think.
All right, folks, so that's going to do it for our coverage here. We're coming back with a squad that was supposed to start 20 minutes ago. It'll start in about 15 minutes. It's called the 2 o'clock squad. I have it scheduled for 2:30 now. I want to thank Gary Dilly for joining me here in the booth.
Oh, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Had a lot of fun.
Along with Jim 3.
I learned a lot.
And another qualifying squad about in the books. We'll have another one for you. Actually, we'll have 3 more for you tonight here still on Inside Bowling. 2 tomorrow, and then we'll start making some cuts and getting down to narrowing it down to see who's going to take home $15K. So for Jim 3, for Gary, I'm Mike. Thanks for watching our coverage of the 2026 Ironman 15K 25th anniversary.
Oh, that's good.
And a strike to end it. We'll see you in about 20 minutes, everybody. Back here from Moncks Corner, South Carolina.